Can't believe she drugged me. Don't even think you could trick me into marriage. Yeah, Kevin. Give me a flight out of the country. Anywhere.
Come on, boss. Let's have some fun.
Well, sure. What'd you have in mind?
Let's play a game. How about the first person to kiss a stranger in under a minute?
Well, I'm married, so I'm gonna sit this one out. But you guys should just go ahead.
Audrey, you're married? What? Is your husband that controlling you can't play a little game?
A husband who vanished for 5 years after the wedding, as if he'd care what I do.
Hey, you guys, stop. I think Audrey's just afraid to get embarrassed and rejected.
How hard can a game be?
Watch and learn.
Hey there. Wow, he's pretty hot.
And I...
Just kiss me.
Ugh, my first attempt at flirting and I bombed it. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Kissing you. This is how you seduce.
Oh my god, he was so hot. Audrey, you scored big time.
It looks familiar. Is that Jesse, the Quint group is?
Quint group? Jesse? Could he be my husband? Are you sure it was Jesse from the Quint group?
I've only seen him from afar. I'm not sure, but it's definitely a resemblance.
Good. He's every girl's dream in this city. Too bad he married young, and a married woman like you shouldn't be swooning.
It's on for tomorrow. You have a 10 a.m. site visit at Hyper Road, 11 a.m. investment meeting. Oh, and your mother called. Said that now that you're back in the country, you should go see your wife first. What wife? Just a scheming gold digger who colluded with my mother to drug and trap me into this marriage. Why don't you get the lawyers ready to cut this divorce now? With stuff. I can pretend like nothing happened before. This time around, things are good.
Even sure. I don't know. It's just going in. Audrey, you're late again. Don't let your little success go over your head.
Karen, you don't need to watch me like a hawk.
Look who's already getting cocky. What? Just because you won some competition?
True. It's not worth bragging about. But the company did hold a celebration dinner for me last night.
You little.
Enough. Everybody line up. Okay? The boss and Jupiter Sync's president are about to arrive. Okay? Hypermode's future funding depends on today.
You know I'm fancy, sipping me up like brandy. Make you wanna get so happy. Yes, please, baby. I'm fancy.
Welcome.
Foxy.
Isn't that the man from that night? My husband, Jesse?
Jesse, you know Audrey? She's one of Hypermode's rising stars.
What a coincidence, Foxy. We meet again.
Audrey, how dare you steal my spotlight? I'll make sure you crash and burn.
Jesse, you look familiar. You remind me of the Quint group here.
No, I think you have the wrong person.
Mr. Norman built Jupiter Sync International into a top 3 global company all on his own, with no connection to the Quick Group.
Mr. Norman. Thank God he's not Jesse Quint.
Jesse, shall we discuss the investment in my office?
Well, Audrey. So you slept your way into the competition.
No wonder. It's the Oscars of design, and you be like her in the finals? Guess she had to sell herself.
Can't you guys get some decent AI to Photoshop these? My face looks hideous in this.
No wonder I like her. She's got spunk.
Bullshit! That's real. I hired a private investigator to take those.
Karen, instead of wasting your time trying to smear me, you might even make it into the competition next time.
Shut up!
Oh, wow. This really is bad AI. They really did do a bad job photoshopping you.
And how is that any of your business?
You brat, get home right now!
Mike, we'll need to reschedule for today. We could talk about Hypermode's investment later. Foxy? We'll meet again.
Hello, Lydia.
Audrey, you still won't call me Mom?
Mom.
That's my girl. Can you come home to see me now?
Mom, I'm still at work.
Audrey, I miss you.
Mom, when will you wake up? You always wanted to see me in a wedding dress.
Audrey, don't worry. I promised your mom I would take good care of you. No matter where Jesse might run off to, you will always be my one and only daughter-in-law.
Okay, I'll come by during my lunch break.
Great! Oh, and I've got good news. Jesse's back home too.
Mom? Mom? What's going on?
You left without a word 5 years ago. And now you're back in the country without telling me? I guess I'm not worthy of being your mother. This time I will be the one to leave. Enjoy your freedom.
Mom, I was wrong, okay? I'm not going anywhere.
Really? That's wonderful. Now go find your wife.
Gosh.
You disappeared for 5 years. She's too upset to live with us.
Mom, I don't like her. I don't want to see her.
When you were kids playing house, you made her call you husband. Now you've grown up and you've forgotten all about that.
You said it yourself. Those were childhood games.
Your wife is a real beauty now and a big shot designer. You'll love her when you see her.
Designer? I'll just bring up the divorce when I do.
You guys got some decent AI to Photoshop these? My face looks hideous in this.
Like that manipulative woman could be her?
You know, I don't care. Wife's coming over later. You better get along and work on your relationship.
I won't see her.
Fine, but I'm leaving.
All right. I'll see her.
Okay.
I'll just bring up the divorce when I do.
Love you.
Yeah.
May case of God.
Richard, don't forget us when you move to New York City, especially Nicole. She's your wife. We're all witnesses to your wedding. They're getting married.
Mom kept talking about that childhood wedding before she passed. She thought Richard was my happily ever after. We haven't seen each other since. Will we even click?
Richard, seriously? You are ghosting your own wedding? You've been legally married to Nikki since you were 18.
Okay, Mom, that was your idea. Look, whatever. I'm gonna go to Dubai and start my startup, okay? Goodbye.
Nicole, no matter what happens, you will always be my son Richard Norman's wife.
Nicole, the most famous divorce lawyer in New York. She's the legend, never lost a case, freeing people from toxic marriages. She's my hero.
Nicole, why did you help that bitch take half my assets?
No prenup. And you cheated. A 50-50 division of assets is standard and legal.
I worked my ass off for that money. She stayed home with the kids. Why does she get half?
3 kids. And she took care of your paralyzed mother for 10 years. I think she's earned her share.
Quit the bullshit. If you don't make her pay it back, I won't let this slide.
Mr. Hopkins, are you threatening a lawyer?
Threaten you? I'll kill you.
Oh, run!
Richard, are you sure about this? Divorcing your wife right off the plane seems to be rushed.
The sooner the better, Hawes.
Let's just meet him first. Right quick.
You got that. Probably about a 0% chance I'm actually gonna like her.
Nicole, hey, this is my friend. Was I interrupting something? Well, this is my friend, Richard Norman.
He has the same name as my husband. Another Richard Norman?
The chairman of NR Space. Just got back from Dubai.
Chairman of NR Space? Guess it's not him then.
It's great to meet you, Mr. Norman. Thank you for earlier.
Yeah, Nicole is huge in the law field in New York. Only takes divorce cases. Never lost one. So she takes our case as a guaranteed win.
What's your obsession with divorce cases? Do you enjoy separating families?
Richard, it's a bit much. Right?
Mr. Norman, unhappy marriages need divorces. Keeping two people together that don't love each other, now that's wasting lives. I don't think I did anything.
It's come in the right hands. Ellie?
So, Mr. Norman, tell me about some of the issues between you and your wife.
This marriage was forced together by their families. It's not exactly real.
How do I want to split assets?
This is $100 million. My contribution to her. She agrees to the divorce. I'm willing to get her anything within reason.
Well, Mr. Norman, being as you're so generous, she should jump at the offer. You might not even need an attorney.
Yeah, Richard's been killing it in Dubai. So if she even goes after half his assets, we're talking billions.
But she's been staying in my place for 4 years without ever asking for a divorce, so...
Too many coincidences. Could he really be my husband?
She's no pushover. Now, I'm hoping that she'll take the hint, other than...
Mr. Norman, what is your wife's name? I'm sorry, Mr. Norman, I have picked up business maybe a minute urgent.
Come home, Nicole. Richard is back. You two need to meet up tonight.
He's home? So it's not this Richard.
I'm sorry about that, Mr. Norman, but I actually have a family emergency and I...
This is pretty unprofessional.
I can get you a better attorney if you'd like.
Okay. So this is the top divorce lawyer that you got for me?
No, I can get you another one right now. Don't worry.
She'll do.
Wow. You have a lot of patience for her. You into her or something? I've just never seen you look at somebody like that before.
Come on. We just met.
Okay, I'm just touchy. Okay, I'm just saying that true love does happen. You met a stranger, remember?
You want to say that again?
Okay, no, all right. Please call your mom and get your wife's information. You can't divorce somebody you don't even know.
All right, I'm going home. Someone blabbed about me coming back. Mom's been blowing up my phone all day. If I find out who did this, they're going to pay.
Hey.
Mom, you cooked to welcome me back?
You were gone for 4 years. I forgot I even had a son. These are for darling Nikki.
What? But she's coming over? Why didn't you tell me earlier? I don't want to see her.
You walk out that door, young man. You are no longer my son.
That does not work on me anymore.
You need to take responsibility in this family now that you're back. Give Nikki the title she deserves and the wedding she's never had.
She's not the only woman on earth. Why do you push her onto me?
I push her onto you? This was your decision. Did you not care for her in the beginning?
I don't remember even saying that.
Love takes time. I just want Nikki to be happy.
My happiness, Mom. What about me?
Take some time. Give it a month. Try to rekindle the relationship you used to have. And if it doesn't work out, I concede. And I'll agree to the divorce.
Oh, really?
Nikki's here. You behave.
Sorry I'm a little late. I had to stop by the apartment exchange.
You look very nice.
I just tidied up a little bit.
Don't be nervous. Richard made dinner. He's waiting for you.
Richard, Nikki's here. Where did you go?
Mom, forcing two people who don't love each other to stay together for life is wasting both their lives. I've found a lawyer and we're getting divorced.
Nikki, Richard feels it was a bit rushed of a reunion. He'd like to reschedule. He did promise a big wedding when he gets back, seeing as he ghosted you 4 years ago. Please don't hold this against him.
Of course not, Mom. He's
been in my thoughts for the past 10 years, so.
Mrs. Norman, you called for me?
How are the preparations coming along for tomorrow's gala event?
This year's event is going to be the biggest yet. Pretty much every big shot is coming up. Well, everyone is so eager to help starving kids in Africa.
Good. Prepare the funds. Have the largest donation on behalf of the Norman Group. Put it in Nicole's name.
The largest donation?
Richard has a heart of gold. He donates millions of dollars every year to charity, anonymously. If Nikki makes a splash at that event tomorrow, he'll be sure to fall for her. She'll be the star of the night. That donation, make sure someone else handles it, not you. We don't want our hands on it. Send Haas in when he gets here.
Hey, Mrs. Norman. You asked to see me?
I wanted to thank you for giving us a heads up on Richard's return.
Please don't tell Richard I told you, by the way. He'll kill me if he finds out.
That's all right. I need you to bring Richard to the gala event tomorrow. Nicole will be there. We're going to try and get those two together.
Yeah, sure. I'll do my best. Wait, what did you say Richard's wife's name is?
Nicole.
And her full name?
Nicole Norman. What's wrong?
Richard's divorce lawyer is actually his wife? I have to tell him. Do you know who your wife is?
What, did you find out from my mom?
How serious are you about this divorce?
It's a must. Why?
Okay, but what if you don't do it? As Richard, your
Did
wife...
my mom buy you off or something? Enough. Just drop it. Let's go. Let's do it.
Mrs. Norman says you're a must show at tomorrow's charity gala.
Is that woman going to?
No, you always make an anonymous donation. One appearance won't kill you, Richard.
What did she pay you? Now you're playing matchmaker. First you were playing spy.
It's you two to get to know each other better. That's it. Your wife might
Stop
not
it. Okay, I don't want to hear anything else about her.
Fine. Then don't go. Just don't regret it later. Hey, Rich, can you get out and check the back tire? I think I snagged a nail.
Just call roadside. I don't know how to...
Just do it, please. Look, I'm heir to the Hank group, but I always drive you around like an assistant. Least you could do is pitch in.
Just gotten into you. Jesus. Hey! Us! Some bitch. Huz, how am I supposed to get back home?
Your wife's across the street. Spend the night with her.
Don't be afraid. You're in the Silver Moon Pack now. You're safe. This is our Alpha Bernard.
You're not human. Who are you? Which pack do you belong to? You're not human. Who are you? Which pack do you belong to?
I'm Sophia, a rogue.
Your mate is here.
Alpha, is your mate.
Alpha, the moon has given you a second chance.
I don't need it. Besides, she's just a rogue.
So, you'll reject me?
Yes. Once you've recovered, I will reject you.
Alpha.
Sophia's wolf is weakened. If you reject her, she might not survive.
It's okay. I've been rejected before. I'll leave now. I won't bother you anymore. I've been rejected before. I'll leave now. I won't bother you anymore.
Wait till you're better. Don't die in my pack. Damn it.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, yeah. I thought that too.
Lennon, don't you have patrols to attend to? The LR's mountains need reinforcements.
Sorry, Sophia, I had duty calls.
That's okay. Thank you for taking care of me.
Alpha, you're... Hurry up.
You're recovering well.
Yeah. I'm leaving now. I need to get changed.
Sophia! What's going on here?
Vera, I think I'm ready to leave the hospital.
You're being reckless. You've suffered serious injuries and you need proper rest. Alpha, Sophia should stay here. The mate bond is crucial for her recovery.
Don't go anywhere. Vera, take her shopping tomorrow. Get her some looser fitting clothes.
Was he trying to mark you just now?
How could he? Alpha dislikes me so much.
His attitude towards you isn't about dislike. Perhaps he just has concerns. After all, the moon's will is always mysterious.
Come on, let's see my old friend.
What do you want?
I want your man out of the Elder's Mountains.
You bastard, we just reclaimed that territory!
Shut up, you lonely beta!
I'm negotiating with your alpha. That territory originally belonged to my pack.
It hasn't been yours since Virginia married me!
But she's been dead for 5 years.
I wouldn't have lost Virginia 5 years ago if you hadn't kicked me while I was down!
Poor Virginia. If I would know she had such short life as you, I would let Hunter family send her to me. Look at you. You can't even protect your own Luna! What right do you have to that territory? Huh?
Thank you so much for spending the whole day with me.
I'm just following Alpha's orders and having a little bit of fun myself. Rest well now. My mission here is complete.
Alpha, we've signed a ceasefire agreement with the Silver Moon Pack after all.
So what? I just want to take chunk out of him. I seem to smell scent of meat.
Who are you? What do you want?
Fiery girl, care to join me for dinner?
Get away. You fucking prick.
Alpha, who was she?
Interesting. She carries a scent that excites me.
You go start from there.
Come in. What are you doing?
I wanted to thank you for taking me in, so I made dinner for you.
Who sent you? You think I'd fall for another poison attack?
Sophia, it's okay. Don't be so nervous. It's just we've had bad experiences before, so. Alpha, I'm gonna check on the patrol team.
You made all these dishes? Wait. Wait. Dinner. Stay. You're quite skilled at some of these chores.
I used to do this kind of thing back home all the time.
Well, you don't have to do these things anymore.
I don't want to be idle.
I said you don't have to do this. I've allowed you to stay to regain your power. Do not think I will act on the mate bond.
Alpha, I understand.
Buddy, you wanna fuck her. It's all because of your damn desires. Buddy, you wanna fuck her. It's all because of your damn desires.
You seem very nervous, Sophia. Your heart rate's quite fast.
I'm just a bit worried.
Physically, you're recovering well. It's time to start your rehabilitation training. You're doing great, Sophia. Can't imagine how powerful your wolf must be.
But I still can't feel Zoe's presence.
Maybe you need Alpha to mark you?
Alpha?
Thought I told you not to go anywhere.
I brought her here for rehabilitation training.
Come check my vitals for me.
Alpha's got a thirsty look in his eye.
Now.
Your abdominal injury is still taking a toll on your body. I think you should mark Sophia earlier. The mate bond might also be beneficial to your recovery.
don't need the mate bot.
But when Sophia's here, you're both getting better.
Then have her continue to stay here. Mate bot's getting stronger.
What's happening? My heart's racing.
Sophia, are you okay?
I'm still washing my hair.
All right, I'll wait outside.
I'll leave first. I just